Disney's Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Cast your mind back to the year 1991.
Yes.
It'd be difficult for you because you were two. Yeah. Disney had just released one of their most acclaimed films ever. Like it was the first animated film to be nominated for the Best Picture Oscar, and for a brief period, it was my 4th personal favourite film ever.
Really?
Yeah.
How brief was that period?
Several years.
You're such a girl.
A very acclaimed, accoladed film, but it's just been one small thing about it that has always spoken to me. So your basic plot of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, quite different to the original story, but its basic plot is as follows. So there's this prince in this castle, and we'll call him
Jamie.
Prince Jamie hears a knock on the door, and he goes to answer it, and he opens it, and it's this old crone, this old woman, and she goes, "Excuse me, sir, you don't know me at all, but it's quite cold out here, and therefore I am justified in asking you to let me come in." In I come. Jamie goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Wait a minute, I don't know you from Adam. I'm afraid I will not jeopardise the safety of my home. Please get off my property, don't come again." The old woman who we'll call
Geraldine.
Geraldine goes, No, it's all right. Look, I've got this rose. This rose can vouch for my character. Would an evil, wicked person carry a rose? I think not. They'd carry a Venus flytrap or something. Jamie goes, "Well, I'm afraid I don't consider plant life to be a good vouch for character or a measure of integrity. I stand by my original statement. Please get off my property." Geraldine goes, all right, fancy final answer. That's Geraldine transforming into an enchantress. Fooled you, Jamie. I am an enchantress. Jamie goes, "Oh no! Oh, she's an enchantress. She's not old and ugly. She's young and pretty and presumably powerful. This is going to cost me, isn't it?" And Geraldine's like, "You're too right, Jamie. Well, I'm going to for not letting me come into your home." Even though you don't know who I am, I'm going to befoul upon you the worst punishment possible in the Disney universe. I'm going to make you look unattractive. Jimmy goes, "No, not unattractiveness. Oh, God, that's the worst thing a person could do to another person in the Disney universe." Geraldine, clearly a bit of a nutter. She doesn't just make Jamie unattractive. She turns all of the servants living in the palace into tiny little objects. I consider that to be a worse punishment than what she did to Jamie.
That's so true. I can't just look in a clock.
Which would you rather be? A, unattractive, or B, a pen? So anyway, later in the film, the men of the nearby village decide they don't want somebody unattractive near their village. We don't want to be raising our children near somebody unattractive. So they take up their pitchforks and decide to go and kill him, rather than just ask him to leave. Kill the unattractive man. The servants, who are now cutlery or whatever, they're like, "Oh, we got to do something. So they decide to fight back. The men of the village, they burst into the castle doors, and a terrific battle twixt humans and furniture takes place, and the humans lose. Which I think is very embarrassing for our species. During this melee between humans and furniture, there's this one shot that has always puzzled me ever since I was a kid. There's this baker character who is kicked over by a chair, rolled up into a rug, and then swallowed by a chest.
Yes, I remember that,
an enchanted chest, and we know it's
burps.
We know it's an enchanted chest because it burps, because somehow his chest has a digestive system or something. A very brief time later, like 10-15 minutes or something, the spell is broken. Jamie earns the love of Belle. He's returned to human form, and all the objects return to how they were before, and they all live happily ever after. But what happens to the baker? That's what I want to know. Because if I were that chest, there's not much I can really contribute to the fight. No. All you can really do is just, contain one person. All you can do is stop one person from fighting. Now that's a valuable contribution. So what happens when the chest returns to human form? In my opinion, there's two outcomes. One, the chest returns to human form and the baker shrinks to a tiny size and is devoured by the now human chest's stomach acids, which is a really gruesome way to die. Or two, the chest returns to human form and the baker doesn't shrink, meaning that the chest... Well, not just that, but he's blown into two halves. His entire top half is divided from his bottom half. There's blood everywhere, an even more gruesome way to die, probably. In any case, somebody is dying very brutally. He's not mentioned again throughout that entire film. I've checked.
No!
You don't see the baker again, or the chest for that matter.
What's always been a thing for me is why they continued to work for him. I mean, he's a horrible man that didn't let an old lady, whether it justified or not, that's the reason that they're like this, because he wouldn't let this old lady stay, and he generally probably wasn't a very nice man. And they're all furniture, not even, I mean, some of them mundane stuff, like
knives and forks and stuff.
Hat stands, they don't even have faces. Everything has a face with a hat stand.
Yeah.
And they just continue to work for him. Why? Don't cook his meals. I think you've done your time.
And that makes me wonder, do you reckon everything in that castle basically used to be a human? Like every time,
absolutely
every time the beast needed to use a toilet, he was like, "I'm sorry, Jerry, I'm so sorry." I'm concerned that if the title of this video is Beauty and the Beast, people will look at like the thumbnail of it and think, yeah, that makes sense.